many people that's gonna do that neither.
Yeah. But she didn't have any children or nothing like that. But
Okay.
she raised a lot of children. Uh, her husband had a child by somebody else, but and she raised his children,
Okay.
and then she raised yeah, this lady, uh, mama died, and she got married. She had 5 boys, and my auntie was sweet on her daddy, and then they got married, so that made those children her grandchildren. So she took care of them 5 boys, and they all grown now.
Oh, okay.
She took care of them just like they were their own children.
That was good. That was really because you don't hardly see that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? People, they not. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people don't have the time. They don't want to take the time out.
Yeah, some people just don't want to take out the that. Yeah, they.
Yeah, they don't want the responsibility like that.
Most people will run from it.
That's too. That's a lot of work, people. It's a
Yeah,
lot of work.
yeah.
But see, you don't look at it as a work or a job. You
No,
look at it as love that you showing towards your mom. You know,
right,
and that's the same kind of love that Jesus was trying to offer us, tell us that's what we got to have, and for one another.
right.
You know, but we just some people ain't got there yet.
Yeah, some people. Yeah,
You know, there's a there's a there's a there's something that don't come overnight. You know,
right,
there's something that you have to want to have to do. It's like you know that didn't come just overnight. You saw that your mama seemed like she wasn't gonna be better, so she's gonna need. I'm gonna have to be her everything, and you saw that, and you jumped right there in place. And
and I feel like.
don't think she don't appreciate it. Oh
Oh,
man,
I. Oh, I.
she appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you that. I know that.
Yeah, yeah. I know
And
she. Yeah, I
and
know.
I know she probably saying, I'm glad. Like you said, she said, baby, I'm glad I taught you all I taught you.
Yeah, she really. My mama. She raised us right. You know, she really raised us right. She
Mm-hmm.
raised her grandchildren. Then she turned around and she raised all 5 of us. And then she turned around and raised her grandkids.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she really instilled some stuff in me. I can tell you that.
That's good too.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful good.
She would always tell me. I said, "Well, they got people out here. They trying to, they talking about us, and they doing this and that and the third." She'll just say, "Well, you just got to ignore them, and just you
That's
ain't
it.
you ain't got to just sit there and hold a conversation with them. You can just say hello, keep going, and just keep going. You ain't got to act no ways funny with
That's
them."
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She would always say it, and a lot of time I go in there and repeat it back to her. I said, "You remember when you was teaching us all that stuff?"
Oh,
I said, "You used to lay hands on me and you used to pray for me. Sometimes I didn't know it, and sometimes I did."
that's good, Keith.
I said, "You get what you pray for, Mom." I said, "You pray for me is to be doing this or whatever." I said, "You get what you pray for." So here I am.
That's good.
Yep.
That is good, Keith.
Yep.
And I know your mama really love and care for y'all.
Yeah, she do. She really did a lot, did her thing with doing the best she could as a I say single parents, I say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Mm-hmm. That what we was saying earlier. Where was the man? When she was raising y'all, where was the man?
we met our daddy one time. I think it was in '89, year '89.